Hello guys, welcome to Wines and Creators, and I'm here with Pablo Iglesias.
Thank you, brother. How are you, my
I'm
friend?
great. How about you?
Ah, good.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you. This is mine?
How you been? No, this is mine.
Oh,
but they
okay.
got
Oh,
another
doesn't
one.
matter. Yeah.
Where's your water?
Yeah, my water is there. And another guy is drinking my water. How are you?
I'm great.
Great.
I'm great. Thank you. It's
So
nice to have you here.
Thank you for inviting me. Welcome to Wine and Creators. Everybody at home say hello to my friend Pablo
Hello, everybody.
Jacinto. Pablo Jacinto, man. Pablo Jacinto.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Tell me about you, Pablo Jacinto. How long you are here in the United States of America?
Well, what can I tell you about my life? I'm been here in California for 35 years.
Uh-huh.
I came here to the Napa Valley 35 years ago.
Wow, 25 years ago.
35 years.
Oh, wow.
25 years
From where?
From Mexico City.
Mexico City.
Yes, sir.
Nice. Well, I hear that you are a very famous chef, right?
I would say almost.
Well, he's humble. Oh, but everybody start to talking about you. So we meet in Silverado, actually, right? Silverado
yeah, I'm
Country
working
Club.
for Silverado
Yeah.
Country
How
Club.
long you was working in Silverado?
I'm in the Silverado Country Club for almost 14 years.
14 years, long days, right?
Long
years.
Long time, yes.
Wow.
Sir, long time.
So how was the kitchen over there? So how you run one kitchen like this, with very important people?
It's a daily job, daily operational job that I've been doing it for a long time. I've been cooking here in the Napa Valley for a long time. So, from my previous experience working in different restaurants, with different chefs, it's helping me to kind of run it a little smoother and easier in a way.
What was your first experience? What restaurant you was working first?
A lot of Latinos, we came to the USA and we started as a dishwasher. I started as a dishwasher.
Really? Wow.
In 1986 with my, one of my mentors, I would say, is Michael Kirello. He passed away. But he opens Travinia, and that's where I start working.
Wow.
Working in 1986, that was my first job in a restaurant as a dishwasher. And luckily, I think at that time I was, I didn't know anything about cooking. I mean, I was cooking in Mexico because my mother has a little taco stand. And
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
And that's how I started over there. So I came to California, and then I tried different jobs. I was picking grapes.
Picking grapes
Yes.
where?
Different places. My uncle. That was my uncle. He came, and that was my connection, and he was managed and field.
Okay. In
Of
the field?
grape, yeah,
With
grape,
cuadrillas, right?
Yeah, grapes. And that's
Like
that
a
was,
Cejas, very close to the Ceja family, I don't know if you know these guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, Amelia and Pedro, actually, the Ceja winery and Carneros and Sonoma, this guy was started picking grapes in the beginning, with 12 years old.
That's right. Yeah, there's good people, and they're very, very local here in here in Napa. Everybody knows them. But my back to where I started. That was my first job, and then I took a job as a dishwasher at Travinia, and I love the kitchen. I think it was was intense, and it was like I said, I had experience like a professional, but little by little I made my way up. I was washing dishes for like maybe 2 months, and at that time it was hard because people was, if you don't got the papers from like cooking school, it was very hard at that time.
Right.
But I think Michael Kirello he saw something on me, that I think it's like, hey, you wanna work on the cold side, which making salads and all the desserts, and that's just that was the whole thing right there. I started making salads. 2 months later, I was working in the pizza station. I had to make all the pizza dough and all the mise en place for the pizza. And then later, I worked in pretty much all the stations. Grill, satay,
Uh-huh.
expediting. That's how my career as a cook starts.
So how you move on to the next step, to be a recognized, like a chef, everybody start to talking about Pablo Jacinto. So how you move on like this? Why the people start to talking about you?
I think at that time, I think like I say, Travinia kind of opens different doors for me because Michael Kirello and Cindy Paulson, they were partners at that time.
Uh-huh.
And then Cindy Paulson used to go to Travinia and kind of talk to with Michael. And then she's the one told me, like, if I want to work a master's for, like line cook. And I took a part-time job at master's, so between master's and Travinia.
Okay.
And then I went full-time with Cindy Paulson for
Wow.
a while. I went and worked a restaurant in South Salito,
Right.
Mid Valley area, South
Right.
Salito, and
Marine,
Marin
right?
County.
Uh-huh.
That's right. And it was a big restaurant. We did a lot of volume, 500, 600 covers per night.
Uh-huh.
And after that, I opened a restaurant in San Elena with Cindy. She was, she's the one kind of my mentor, and also she exposed me to the people, to the restaurant, a lot of winery people, and that's how like we come out with couple dishes that I think is like, I go to the store sometimes and people say, oh, it's Pablo, the pollo loco, the oysters bingo, or the
Right.
piquillo pepper. That's why this is the people, I like to cook food that people like to eat on a daily basis, like 3, 4 times a week. Uh, uh, but with the heart and with local ingredients, I like to support local vendors. I
Uh-huh.
like to support local cheese companies that we like. We so lucky that we're in the Napa Valley and we're so close to Marin County
Right, right.
with these small cheese companies that they make great, great quality cheeses.
So how you arrived to Silverado?
Uh, I Well, like there are some business people from one place to another place. I
Uh-huh.
think my time with Cindy, it was for me to start, to see what else it was there for me. I was like, okay, let me see what, Cindy gave me a great support. She was, like I say, like my mentor, and I really appreciate Cindy Paulson.
Right, right.
Uh, all the things that she did for me and the support. But at the same time, I was like, okay, what else is there? I want to try. I was just say, okay. Uh, at that time, I was hired to open a taco place, like a consulting for a taqueria in the Oxford Public Market.
Oh yeah, Oxford Public Market, you know that, right?
Yeah, she, the lady hired me, and I kind of with my brother,
Uh-huh.
we created a concept. We trained people, and I was there for a year and a half, and then I knew the chef from Silverado at that time that used to come to the Oxford Market to to just look and eat, sometimes tacos there, or like other little places, because there's a lot of great food over there, a lot of choices. So I made why I talked to the chef from Silverado. He's like, hey, yeah, that's fine. If you want to work for me, I would be happy to give you a job. And that's how I start. I went to work for Silverado Country Club.
So
And
what was
since-
your best experience in Silverado?
I think the best experience is just, I think it's a great place. It's a beautiful location.
Uh-huh.
The history of Silverado is amazing.
Tell me about this story of Silverado. What do you know about it?
Uh, uh, you know, the story is just like is one of the pioneers resource here in Napa Valley. You know, like in the at that time there wasn't that many hotels, so Silverado was like a destination, and all the people like to go to Silverado. You
Right,
know,
right.
and I think it's just like I say, it's got two professional golf courses and all you know the owners like Michael, Johnny Miller, and all those guys. You know, they bring people to the resort, so it's a great location.
So con how many people you was working in Silverado in the kitchen?
Oh,
That's your staff.
I manage about 14, 15 people because it's a
Wow.
big property,
Oh, 15 people, wow.
and banquets is, you know, banquets is another different department. There's more people. There's an executive chef. There's a lot of more people that run banquets because they do a lot of big events, weddings, and private events and things like that. I run the grill. The grill is just, you know, for right now it's the only restaurant that we got at Silverado, like it's open to the, you know, to the public and the members. Great place. You need
Hey.
to come and see us.
Yeah. I saw in the menu, you know, of the grill, some play of you. Isn't it called Pablo
Well,
Pollo Loco,
Well,
whatever?
it used to be, but we, you know, we change the menu all the time. So
What was the name? Pablo Chicken?
Pablo, yeah, Pablo. It was a roasted chicken.
Okay,
It was roasted chicken, but one of the members said, "God, let's put Pablo's Pollo Loco." I don't know
Oh, Pablo
why.
Pollo Loco, yeah.
But then it got popular, and just a little, you know, little things that, you know, at that time it was the, you know, the time for those things. But we change menus all the time, and we just come up with, you know, different ideas and change the menu seasonal. So it's time to, you know, to be creative and come out with new dishes.
So what is your favorite plate in general, you know, in the kitchen, the cuisine? What kind of food do you eat every day?
I don't got a favorite play. I like to eat pretty much everything.
Really?
But
Yeah.
you know, I like to cook rice. I think risotto. That's my
Oh, risotto?
Risotto is
Uh-huh.
one of my favorite dishes.